Hi there everybody, it's your favourite, or your dreaded, I'll just say, sorry, I just had some tea. Ooh, lovely. Can't remember his name, but there you go. I'm only joking. It's your friendly Dracula's daughter again, saying hi to you all out there in YouTube land and friends and family, whatever like that that's watching. The last 3 videos I posted on Monday, I thought, no, I won't do any more now until today, because there's 3 videos there about self-esteem and things like that. And one of the things for self-esteem is treating yourself, isn't it? So I did say on previous videos that that I'd bought some makeup. I did show some. I did show a bit of my makeup haul, but 2 items that I didn't, and those were the primer, which was coming from China, which I didn't realise. I thought it was coming from the Fora, whatever you call them, shop itself, based in London. But no, this one came from China, but it still has the same packaging and everything. So I'm assuming it is the right thing. So even the instructions on the packet, on the box, is in English, and you know, so yes. So what happens is, where I live on the top floor. I've got the whole of the top floor, and I've got the roof terrace. That's what I do most of my videos. In the winter time I'll be indoors, of course, unless you want to see me out here freezing my what sits off. I bet you would. Just go, oh, look at her, she's stiff as a board. But anyway, so every time the postman comes, the buzzer works on the intercom, but the intercom itself doesn't work, if that makes sense. You can't pick it up and talk to anybody because you can't get through. It's been like that for a few years. But so, and I'm on the top floor, so by the time I get all the way down the stairs to the front door, to the postman, he's gone. And so he pops a little card in there saying, oh, we called, you weren't in, and blah blah blah. So I took Zena with me this morning, because he rang the doorbell on Monday and he rang again this morning, and I thought to myself, there's only one item I'm waiting for to come through, and then I realised, no, there was 3 items I was waiting to come through. So, well, 2 I knew about. The 3rd one was a bit of a surprise because it turned up a couple of weeks early. So I wasn't expecting till next month. So, but anyway, and one of the items was, which I did mention before, was the Fora all matte, pore invisible face primer. Oh, I see what they've done there. The invisible, they have spelt it wrong. They put an A in there instead of I. But here we go, everything else is for best result, blah, blah, blah. Apply sparingly. 1 pump on your finger and spread a lightweight primer all over your face and neck with an even layer, blah, blah, blah. Usual things. So anyway, so I picked it up today. Look at the state of her. God, the hedge is doing really well. So a bit sparse now with me dragging through it every day. I've been dragged through it every day, but hey ho. But anyway, so it turned up today, so, and I have tried it on. I put a little bit on my face. I haven't put any powder on there. I just put a little bit on my face, just to make sure it feels, and the face feels like silk. It's just so soft, it's gorgeous. And that's the packaging. There's the packaging there. As you can see at the very top, invisible is invisible instead of invisible. So that's annoying me, because I'm one of those people that hates spelling mistakes. If there's no reason, if people suffer from dyslexia or dyspraxia or whatever like that, that's a totally different thing. But it was due to laziness and not learning properly. Decided, oh no, I can't be bothered, can't be asked. I'd rather be online. I'd rather be doing this and that and the other than learning. Then there's no excuse for it. But that's me personally. You know, so I'm of the old school. I'm an old maid. I really am an old maid. But anyway, so this turned up. And this turned up in the post itself, and it was shoved into my box, and that sounds good, into my post box, and I didn't have to pick this up from the sorting office, which I thought I would have to. But anyway, so that's the packaging, and I opened it and I tried it, and that's the bottle there. Can you see it there? It's very see-through, and if you can see that bubble there, it's very So it's very, very thick and gloopy and whatnot. But see a little pump action thing there. I think it's only about £3 this was, and I tried it on my hand earlier. I tried it on this hand this time because look, this hand looks quite awful, doesn't it? So, but that one doesn't. So, dear me, perhaps this side's getting older than the other side. But anyway, so put a little pump there. So it comes out clear. See that? It comes out clear. And then, do you know, that's just covered the whole of the back of my hand. Just that little pump there, look. Just that little pump. There's no stickiness to it. There's no stickiness to it. So because I see online a lot of influencers and makeup artists using primers, and they go, oh no, there is a stick to it, but it's not sticking too much. But this has no stick to it at all. Well, actually, I lie. But anyway, so it's smooth as silk. I don't know if you can see the difference there. It's smooth as silk. And it's a matte one, so it's not going to shine through. And it helps with oily skin and everything, so it's awful for all skin types, and my skin feels so soft there. It's got a bit of a sheen to it though on my hand, or is it just my hands just greasy? But anyway, so it feels lovely on, so that turned up. Let me get my little towel. So that turned up in the post, and I put my post box. Right, I've got my little hand towel thingy here that I bought from Poundland. I think it was £2 for £1, I think. So I've got one, and I've got a green one as well. So lovely, isn't it? A little face towel. Anyway, so that turned up, but the two items I had to go and pick up, I'll show one of them now, was a freebie, oh pardon me, from the phone company I'm with, excuse me, the O2, basically. I'm with O2, and shouldn't bloody give them free advertising, but there you go. But anyway, so, and last time I upgraded, I got an tight action cam by that size. I've seen bigger willies on a monkey, really, so the size of the camera is brilliant, but I've not used it, still indoors, still in this box. The last time I upgraded, I had that as a freebie. This time I upgraded, and I did post on social media going, well, how come that's all they had to do was send a code through, you know, sort of onto my SIM card and just say, right, she's upgraded to this many megabytes or whatever it is, or gigabytes or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so it was nearly double what I used to have. And for only about £4 more a month. So, and if you did that, it's a 12-month contract. If you did that, you got a choice of three free gifts. One of them was a Bluetooth speaker, which I've already got. Another one was the action camera, which I've already got. The Bluetooth speaker, I've got. Did I say Bluetooth camera? I'm so sorry. The Bluetooth speaker I've got is a Sony one that came with this phone, but as a free gift with this phone a couple of years ago when I got this phone. And it's the second best Sony phone, by the way. It's not the top, it's the second best. So there you go. I found that out yesterday. How lovely. But anyway, so that was a freebie with this, and that's worth about £100 apparently if you bought it on its own. And it's really nice. It's only about that size, but it does pack a punch, as it were. But anyway, so and I bought myself a pair of headphones, Bluetooth headphones, to match my phone, because my phone's rose gold. How posh, how posh. Oh, pardon me. And so I had to get myself a pair of Bluetooth headphones to match in rose gold, and they were nearly £100, which I got, you know, buy now pay later kind of thing, and which is very naughty, I know, and I don't recommend anything like that, because you just tie to it until you end up paying. But anyway, so back to the phone company, whittering against it, back to the phone company. The choice was the last time and this time, the choice was the speaker, Bluetooth speaker, the action camera, which I got, and Bluetooth headphones, which I thought to myself, no, I'll go for the Bluetooth headphones. Worth about £95 apparently. So they turned up, and that's what I had, because I had to sign for it. So, and that was one of the reasons why the postman rang the bell and everything and left the cards, so which annoyed, you know, so it was quite upsetting. But there we go. But anyway, so I went to this morning with Zena, bless her, whatever she is, she's in there, someone watching TV, I suppose, watching a cookery program. So anyway, this is the box that I got. That's it. Now the rest of the packaging that came with it, Simba, as soon as I took all the packaging off, Simba got it straight away. And he loves cardboard. He just chews it up in little bits, and then I just put it in the bin and whatever. So, but anyway, so this was it. See that? Can you see that? Yeah. So Epic 2 wireless sports earbuds, longer playtime upgraded, right? So, and with it I had the instructions as it were, like that. So cable management clips and everything. So see all that. All that and whatever, so really good. And it had its own little pouch carry case. And there's, isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that sweet? Oh, do you know? So I think I might use this as my coin purse, you know, and not the thinking. But anyway, so the headphones and this and the packaging, the headphones wrapped up in. Simba is over there now watching Mummy chewed it up and everything. So, but hey ho. And here they are. Here are the headphones, as you can see. See, look, there they are. Aren't they lovely? Freebies. Yeah, it's freebies. So, do you know, I've only had them 5 minutes and bloody dog hair's all in them already. See, and you put them in your ears, well, that way round. And they clip over your ears like that. See? And see there. And because I've got the length of neck, see. And they have clips as well, so if you want to tighten this, so, you know, if you're jogging, whatever, to tighten it up like that, so a little bit, which I don't need, you'll be able to do that. And got loads of little rubbery bits to change sizes if your ears are too big, or, you know, so, but, and it's one of those chargeable ones you charge on your laptop, or whatever you have these days. Don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. See, I know nothing. So I've got to dye my hair as well because the roots. Oh my grief, the roots are just unbelievable. So that was one of the items I had to pick up. So put that there. Going back to the makeup again. So that stop boring you. I don't know if you remember. A couple of weeks ago, I said, oh, I'd ordered some Huda Beauty, and because it's 2018 one. It was the video last week I did with me and Zena walking, and there's too much wind and you couldn't hear it properly. Thank you, Simba. So, well, anyway, so that's the packaging it came in. Well, so I ripped that off there because I hate labels. I hate stickers like that and stuff. But, you know, if you are going to put a sticker on, put it on the bloody back, not on the front like that. So anyway, that's the Huda Beauty there, right? And it's called a Desert Dusk palette, which I think is gorgeous. I think I paid £5.50 or something like that because it's a 2018 colouring palette. So. Not in season, so you can get them cheaper. Well, anyway, so that's what it looks like. As you can see, it's a proper Huda Beauty textured palettes, shadow palette, and it's got 18 in. Is it 18 in here? Yes. Ooh. Yes. So there it is. Look. See, look marvelous, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, you can see all the. There's the camera. Yeah, I'll do that. See, look at all the colours there. Yeah, so I've got the packaging there, but let's look at all the colours, look. Oh, beautiful, beautiful colours there, look. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, so we've got desert sand. So I'm just going to try that. It's a bit very, very pale colour. See that there? Very pale colour. That's desert sand. Musk, which is another, it's a more browny colour. It's very nice, isn't it? So if you sort of smoke it out. Eden. This is very and this feels so lush, they really do. See, that's Eden just there. So if you can see that there. Lovely. And get them off of there. Right. Oh, amber, that's a gorgeous colour. Look at the amber colour, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at, oh, lush. See? Isn't that beautiful? We've got Blood Moon. Let's have a look at Blood Moon, shall we, Simba? Shall we look at Blood Moon? Also, very coppery one. That's lush. That's lovely. Look, you see that there? Coppery Moon. Oud. Well. Oud. Oh, that's lush. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that colour there. Look at that there. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Right. It's a bit messy because I've been playing around with it. The next one's called Celestial. Now this is more a goldy kind of tone to it, so it's very powdery. So unfortunately, so can you see that there? Can you see how lovely that is? Very goldy colour. Right, come here. Right. Nefertiti. Oh, that's very pale. That's very, very pale. You won't be able to see that. I don't think. See that there? Going just that on there, just there, just there. Very, it's very pale. Ooh, now Twilight is lovely. Looks lovely. Right. Oh, now that's gorgeous. Don't know if you'll be able to see it actually. Look at it. Look at that there. Can you see that? In that bit, isn't that lovely? It's not lovely. Amethyst. Now let's have a look at Amethyst. Let's have a look at you, Miss Amethyst. See, there's the Amethyst there. Can you see that? Lovely. Royal. That's me. Not at the moment with all the crap that's going on. See Royal there? It's very goldy coloured, brass coloured there, isn't it? So, right, let's see now. Retrograde. Let's put you in the back of my hand here. That's more of a browny colour there, light brown, quite lovely. Cashmere. Put you there. Let's put you there. There you go, that's cashmere. Quite a nice colour. Now Angelic. Let's have a look and see what I can put. Angelic. This is very, very peachy, this one is. Very, oh, very shiny, very sheedy, shiny. I reckon you could use that. I don't know if you can catch that there at the end of the finger there. That's it. Very peachy colour. It's quite nice. It's very, very shiny. That is. Now, this is right. I'll leave that till the end. Next one, Turkish Delight, which is quite lovely. Look at that colour there. Isn't that gorgeous for a Turkish Delight? See, this palette would be lovely for doing smoky eyes. Saffron. There's a bit of saffron there. See another lovely colour there. And blazing. Let's have a look at blazing. Right. Oh, how lovely! Look at that. Look, we've got saffron at the top and blazing at the bottom there. Isn't that lovely? Right, that's 17 colours I've showed you. Right, the next colour, Cosmic, which is my favourite colour, but I think you need something to hold it on. So I can't see this sticking on. Oh, I don't know though, it's sticking, it's sticking, it's sticking. I'm going to have it. Look at that, peoples. Look at it, look at it, look at it. I'm looking. Oh, a beautiful glitter. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that on the lid. That on the lid, or even on the side here. Lovely, gorgeous, absolutely stunning. So that's my little treat. So I'm going to start playing this week on makeup and everything, because next week we have Totnes Pride, so I'm saying I'm going on it, but knowing my luck on the day, something will happen and will stop me from going. Like my anxiety will kick in or something. But hey ho, I've been walking around the house all day yesterday with a pair of heels that I've had for years, but I've never worn. I think I've worn once. So trying to break them in, and then broke my bloody neck because the back like that, about 3.5 to 4 inch height. But anyway, so excuse me. So that's the haul, makeup and little play stuff, and then the last thing, which is supposed to turn, I've got glitter all over me now, which was supposed to turn up in September, but turned up. Let's have a look when. On the 24th, because I didn't answer the door. You put the card in, so I picked them both up today, and I thought to myself, oh, it's going to be the 2 items, but I forgot because I wasn't expecting this until next month, and it's my Open University course books. The only thing is, they haven't sent me the assessment booklet, so I have to get in touch with them about that. But anyway, so this is my new course, and I'm looking forward to it. Really am. Introduction to Criminology. Yes. So this is what I'm going to be doing in October. Introduction to these 2 books that I have to read through and the questions asked and everything. So I'm quite looking forward to that. And I have actually read something about genderism. Talking about genderism and the law and everything, and breaking the law. Something about you know, so, like in your relationship, you usually have the masculine and the feminine, or you know, I'm going by what they were saying in the book about the masculine and the feminine, and you know, the yin and yang and everything, you know, so black and white, male and female, and basically by law at the moment it is there are 2. There's only 2 sexes, and that's male and female. Sexes. Gender is a totally different thing. Gender is fluid. Sex is not. And that's what they're saying there by law. And this about the genderist law is, for instance, black girls get rewarded when they're really young, when they get you know, when they look pretty, and when they do something very girly, and you know, so they get rewarded for that and being very feminine and everything. Whereas boys, when they grow up, you know, so being masterful and in charge and not cry. Men shouldn't cry, and if the boys don't cry and all that, you know, like the song we had, "Boys Don't Cry," and you know, so and the genderist thing is about you know, who's in charge and them enforcing that. It could be the female side pushing boundaries of trying to be masculine and then treating their partner in a very masculine, manly way. And that's what they call a genderist crime. Thank you, Simba. So, so I'll read more into that, and I'll let you know all about it. And there was a little bit I caught on it, saying that transgender people get caught up in that kind of cycle anyway, even more than anyone else at the moment, according to the book. Well, according to being online as well. So, because of who they are, being transgender, they suffer from more domestic abuse because they think that they can't get any better, if you know what I mean, or they'll change, they'll be okay. It's only this time they've apologised. It was all my fault. And all the excuses in the world will not change anybody if they are going to beat the crap out of you. You know, so if they're going to do it once, you know, so the first time, it's the same with anything. It's the same with anything. If you try it the first time and it's, I don't want to turn around and say that, oh, you know, so that domestic violence is okay, because it's not. No kind of violence, no type of violence, whether it's verbal, physical, emotional, psychological abuse is abuse, and I'm totally against it. But what I'm saying is, if somebody hasn't hit you and they're going to, the first time they hit you, they won't stop at that, because they've stepped over that barrier, if you know what I mean. So and they will carry on afterwards, because they go, oh, okay, so I got away with it this time. It's like with anything that we do, you know, sort of going over that barrier the first time. That's what's stopping us, is a barrier. And so, right, fine, thou shalt not, you know, so you mustn't do this, you mustn't do that, because it's breaking the law, or you get into trouble, whatever. But once you do it, or if you just step over that little boundary, and or barrier, or whatever you want to call it, and you don't get caught out, or you get away with it in one way or another. Like, for instance, if you slap your partner, and they go, oh my gosh, whatever like that, and there's a big hullabaloo, whatever, but they take your apology, or you apologise, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, once they step over that mark, that boundary, they won't go back to it. They won't, not on their own anyway. So they will need a lot of help to do that, and there are groups and everything that they can join and everything, you know, anger management and all that. But do they work? I don't know. It's a very deep soul-searching thing. A lot of groups out there are there to help people for different various things, but do they help? I don't know. I really don't know. I can't answer that, because I haven't got the data or anything like that about it. So, but hey ho. If somebody slaps you, just fucking walk away. Excuse the language, just walk away. You just walk away. Simba, leave it. Thank you. Simba. You just leave it. Just leave them. No matter who they are, no matter how much you love them, you leave them, because once they do it, that's it. The next time they'll do it, and then the next time, and the next time, and the next time, and they will do it. May not be next week, may not be next month, but it will happen again. So my advice is, and we've all been in relationships where, you know, so they've beaten the crap out of you, and you just want to stay with them and everything, you know. So, and you do, because you think that your love will change them, but 9 times out of 10 it won't. 9 times out of 10 it won't. So, but anyway, on that note, I'm so sorry, I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer again now, but I'm feeling okay. I'm a lot of pain. I've got a loose tooth here that the dentist was taken out months ago, and he hasn't. So, but I'm not going back to him. So it's just too much. He's like, oh, I'll take it out the next time. I'll take it out the next time, and it still hasn't. So it's killing me now. So, and it's very loose. It's right at the very back here, right next to my wisdom tooth. So, and I told him it's my wisdom tooth growing that way instead of down. And it's crushing all my teeth, and go, no, it's not, I'm going, yes it is, and that's what it is, because the tooth is breaking, it's breaking. So and the pain is excruciating at the moment, but anyway, and that's by the by. And of course, all that 2-hour walk there and back with Zena, to pick up the parcels and stuff with the, you know, so it's just, I'm gonna go, oh no, and I sat down for 10 minutes and tried to get up, and I thought, oh no, I can't walk. That's how bad it was. And anyway, so, and I had myself a cup of coffee, and that's what I'm wittering on, because I hardly drink coffee now, and I had an extra strong cup of coffee just before I did this video. So that's what I'm wittering on. So I'll be good running around the house later, just to try and get off the caffeine as it were. But anyway, so thank you again. This is just, see that I'm wittering on like an old fishwife yet again. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, each and every one of you. It does mean a lot. It really does. It just means that, you know, so it would be sad if nobody subscribed or nobody had watched my videos. They go, oh, bless. But anyway, but still, you know, so I've got people watching. So, but if I put the word boob on as the title for this one, I'll get about over 100 people watching it, because that's what's happened already. On one of my videos, I was talking about the hormone and what happens to your boobs and everything, and so over 100 people watched that. So, but anyway, no more boobs. We're not talking about boobs. Apart from mine are still growing. very slowly. So I've got a double D bra on, and they're literally just about to drop out, fall out of those. So I have to go up another cup, which is an E, I think. So yes, and I'm on a diet. I've lost an inch around the waist. I've lost it around the waist and put it on down the boobs, I think. But hey, there you go. I'm going to be one of those very buxom, tall, lanky, skinny things. A face like a slapped arse and the tits to die for. That's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be. And I don't care. Do I care? No, I don't. But anyway, so this is Dracula's daughter being dragged through a hedge backwards, signing off. And all my love to you all. And thank you for watching and subscribing and sharing. And please carry on. And I would like to hear from you. Honestly, I really would, to see, you know, if there is anything you want me to talk about or research for you. I'm quite willing to do it. So October, I'm starting this course in October. I don't know when my first assignment is. I think it's about 4 weeks after that, so that'll be mid-November, I think, or beginning November. So I'll be busy for that. But that has to be on a Tuesday morning, so that afternoon I'll do a video and I'll be like, thank goodness that's done. The first one's always the hardest, anyway, just to get in, and it's usually about 1,200 words, and another 100 words for this, another 1,000 words for that, and everything. So, but I don't know. I have to go online and check that out. So I'll have to phone them up about the assessment booklet that they didn't send with the books. So, well, anyway, so I'm whittling on again, and do you know? So I'm going to have my own TV show, like called 60 Minutes or something like that. Yes, so anyway, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and please share. Like I keep saying, even if it's just for a giggle and take the piss, do it. By all means, do it. You know, so I've put myself out there, and I am prepared to be ridiculed and be laughed at and everything. So go for it. If it means that, oh, see, she don't look so bad, does she? No, don't smile and hide the eyes. I think I'll grow my hair down to about here. Then I think I'll look good when I say. But anyway, bye bye and hi to everybody that's watching. And I'm so sorry I'm whittling on like an old fishwife, but I can tell you now, with all the friends I've got, this, and I see this is the only time I get to say anything. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And I think it's either somebody up there has just spat at me or it's starting to rain. So, but anyway, so speak to you soon. Bye bye.